Welcome to the Glowforge studio. My name is Emily Wessling. I'm the Experiential Learning Librarian at Klein Library, and today I will be showing you how to use the Glowforge laser cutter to complete your assignment. First, sign into the computer using your NAU credentials. If you brought a flash drive, you can insert it into the USB drive on the back of the iMac. Open up any browser and go to app.glowforge.com, then sign in using the login info listed. Open up your USB storage or navigate to the Finder tool. Click and drag your file over to the Recent Designs section on the Glowforge website. Once it processes your file, it should take you to a work plane which shows you a preview of your design. Once you're in, you can click and drag to move your design around or resize it. The first thing you'll want to do is select your material type on the top left of the work plane. You'll notice that the material type you are using does not appear in the drop-down menu. Instead, you can select light basswood plywood, which will work because it has similar properties. The toolbar on the left will show you which designs are set to cut, which are set to engrave, and which are set to score. One thing to think about is that Glowforge automatically groups lines by color. So as you're making your design, it may be helpful to, for example, make all your cut lines red and all your score lines blue. At this time, you can adjust each line as needed. I'm going through and making sure that all my outer perimeter lines are set to cut, while the text and interior details are set to score. Since we're just about ready to cut, let me go ahead and show you how to turn on the machine. First, just use the power switch in the back of the Glowforge to turn it on. Then ensure that the vent is also on. It's about to get super loud. Turning the vent on is really important because it filters out fumes and prevents harmful particles from entering the air. If you haven't already done so, it's a good idea to prep your material by lining it with paper masking or blue tape to prevent scorching. Here you can see a comparison of a board that was lined versus unlined. As you can see, the lined version came out so much smoother and cleaner. Now it's time to load up your materials. Go ahead and open the lid to insert your board, then close the lid. The Glowforge has a camera inside, and when the machine's turned on, it live streams your work plane to the Glowforge app. Back on the iMac, you should see your material show up shortly after. Take a look to make sure your design is laid over the material and make any adjustments necessary. Once it's ready, click Print at the top right. It often takes a couple minutes to load, but once it's ready, you should see a flashing button on top of the machine. Go ahead and press that to start your print. The Glowforge will now begin cutting your design. Please stay in the room until it completes. Once prompted, you may go ahead and open the lid to remove your design. Be sure you collect each and every piece and also remove any debris that might have fallen off along the way. Carefully remove the tape or paper masking. It is now also safe to turn off the Glowforge and the vent. If you run into any issues, you can always refer to the training guide on our website or request a consultation to set up an appointment. Thank you for watching.